You are welcome to yet another episode of HN What's Your Say? The #1 listening show, where we discuss real issues with real people like you. We are still featuring R. Kelly. Real name Robert Sylvester Kelly. Also known as the R&B King. The case against R&B superstar R. Kelly has been marred by utter sensationalism, misinformation and most concerningly, the misuse of legal statutes. In this episode, we will focus on the RICO charges that have been levied against him and why they remain highly questionable. We will also discuss why the appellate judges reviewing this case should find it reasonable to overturn these charges. Stick with us as we break it all down. To fully grasp the magnitude of the situation here, we must first understand what a RICO charge entails. RICO, or the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, was introduced in 1970 to combat organized crime syndicates. It was specifically designed to dismantle criminal enterprises such as the mafia, where individuals were shielded by a collective organization that committed crimes as part of their operations. The question that arises here is simple. Does R. Kelly's management team and entourage constitute a criminal enterprise? The answer is a resounding no. The prosecution's use of RICO in this case is in fact a severe overreach, twisting a law meant for organized crime and applying it to a musician's legal business operations. Let's be clear. Having a team that manages business affairs, schedules, travel and security does not make someone the head of a criminal enterprise. A criminal enterprise operates with the primary purpose of conducting illegal activities, and this should also be the common purpose for the team getting together. However, in the case of R. Kelly, his team's business operations were legitimate. From booking concerts to coordinating logistics, every high-profile artist has a management team that ensures the smooth running of their career. If we accept the logic applied in R. Kelly's case, then every artist with an entourage or a business team could potentially be charged under RICO simply based on accusations against individuals within their circle. However, this would dramatically change the definition of a RICO enterprise to one with a suspected criminal in it as opposed to one that is criminal in nature. One of the most glaring issues with this case is that prosecutors stretch the definition of a criminal enterprise beyond reasonable limits. The prosecution argued that R. Kelly's organization functioned as an enterprise engaged in illegal activity, yet the reality is that it was a standard music business operation. RICO requires an enterprise to have a clear structure and an agreed-upon mission to commit illegal acts. There is no evidence suggesting that R. Kelly's team was formed for such a purpose, or that it even adopted such a common purpose along the way. This misuse of RICO charges sets a very dangerous precedent, allowing prosecutors to use it as a tool to unfairly target individuals they deem controversial rather than those actually involved in organized crime.
Second, to use the power of his business enterprise and many of his inner circle employees to assist him and enable him in his plan and his scheme to lure his victims to him, isolate them, intimidate them, control them, indoctrinate them, punish them, shame them, and humiliate them.
Given the weakness of the RICO charges against R. Kelly, it is only logical to expect that the appellate judges currently reviewing the case will recognize the fundamental flaws in the lower court's decision. Appellate judges are trained to evaluate cases based on legal merit rather than public sentiment, and when examining the facts, it becomes apparent that these charges should not stand. We ought to remember that the primary job of an appeals court is to determine whether legal errors were made during the trial, errors that could have affected the outcome of the case. In this case, as we can clearly see, the errors are substantial. From the misapplication of RICO to the conflation of a legitimate business with a criminal enterprise, there are clear legal missteps that warrant reversal. If left unchallenged, this case could open the floodgates for future misuse of RICO against other individuals in the entertainment industry and beyond. And the implications will be far-reaching. Any artist, businessperson or public figure with a team of employees could find themselves subject to similar legal overreach, simply because accusations are made against individuals within their organization. This is why the role of the appellate judges is so crucial. They are not just reviewing a case about R. Kelly. They are setting a precedent for how the justice system should handle such charges moving forward. Upholding these charges would signal a dangerous shift in the legal landscape, whereas overturning them would reinforce the importance of correctly applying laws as they were intended. This would therefore benefit the entire nation and in a way vindicate the Department of Justice. It is important to note that when laws are successfully misapplied without contest, the consequences extend far beyond the person being prosecuted. Remember, future litigation often references past judgments. What a dangerous precedent therefore this would set. As we await the appellate court's decision, it is essential to remain informed and question the narratives being pushed by those with vested interests. Remember, justice should be blind and the law should not be bent to fit a particular agenda. We can only hope that the judges reviewing this case will see through the misuse of RICO and recognize that a legal business management team is not a criminal enterprise. This shouldn't take rocket science, as any trained and experienced judge should know this. Thank you for sticking with HN Newsroom. If you found this analysis informative, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more such discussions into legal matters and high-profile cases. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and we will see you in the next episode. In the meantime, stay informed, stay critical and most importantly, stay fair. Until next time, take care. If you want to be featured in our video releases, send us your clips by emailing them to hnnewsroom242@gmail.com or use Google Drive for larger files. Be sure to include your name and any details you'd like us to know. We can't wait to showcase your contributions. That is all we had for you today on HN What's Your Say. To keep updated whenever we post a new video, subscribe to this channel now. Also remember to hit the bell icon and enable notifications. And feel free to share your opinions with us in the comment section below, and let us know if you would like us to publish your views in our next release. We value all our subscribers' opinions.